Well, hello everyone. So I'm back today. I decided to do a little bit more painting. I'm still doing the ice cream. I'm almost done. Just have a few touches to go. So I'm going to try to finish those today. This way we could start on our holiday cupcake. Yummy, yummy. So this one is more smaller print one. So it's hard to see. So I'm just gonna fill in the ice cream scoop and then do the toppings. Then I'll just finish the cherries and the straw and the details, the deets. Okay, so the middle one was green tea mocha ice cream. Well, that's the flavor that I chose for it, and I'm gonna keep it that color. Now I'm just gonna highlight it with a yellow green, and for this is the shading part. So for the shading part, I just go sideways and just start to shade all of the ice cream scoop. And with the shading, you gotta be gentle. You can't be heavy-handed because it's just a shade. So that's what you gotta do, just shade it. So, and you gotta be careful because you're not outlining it. So you could get out of line and you could get onto other colors, and then you'll ruin your coloring picture. So you just got to be gentle with it. Flip it as many times as you have to, just so you could be able to get it nice in every corner, every angle. Okay, you're not missing out on nothing. Everything is nice and shaded in. So always at the edge, I sweep up and down, because I learned that by doing that, you don't get out of line. But if you do it the long way, you would. So it's better to just do it up and down, the shading, that is. There's a few techniques that I use to keep it together and not be all over the place with the color and look, end up looking like a 3-year-old is coloring. So I try to keep it nice. So I'm just going to work my way down, and then I'll work my way up, down. So I started in the middle. It's really hard, these, to color, trust me. It takes precision and skills and a steady hand. Trust me when I tell you. So hopefully you have either one or the other, or hopefully you have them all. So that's that. That's the way it's looking. Okay, now I'm going to flip my page because I want to come in here and do the corner, because that's all that's left of the scoop here in the middle. You got to make sure you know your details, because you don't want to be coloring something that doesn't belong. Like, instead of stopping where you need to stop and not going into the next object in the coloring picture, you're staying where you need to be. So just make sure you know what you're doing, because mistakes do happen. Today's Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. I love Fridays because I have no class on Fridays. And I love it. Which means I could stay up to color longer. Yay. Let's see. Okay, so that's that. We did the scoops. Now I'm going to, what is this here? This looks like a piece of something. Like a candy. I'm assuming maybe like a chocolate Kit Kat. That's almost what it looks like a piece of chocolate. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the toppings, which I already did the scoop. Actually, for this one, we're gonna go dark. Okay, I'm gonna go dark for this one. Wait, I forgot to highlight that part there. So for the highlight of the mocha, because I'm keeping it with mocha and an orange sherbet. So I'm gonna do the orange sherbet pieces here, and as you can see, my pencil is nice and sharpened, and it has to be for these, otherwise it will not work. It will not work. And now we're gonna darken this up here. Okay, well, wait a minute, I don't think I want to use that green because I'm going to go back to the jaded green, because that's the one that I want to fill in my nice melty topping of the green mocha tea ice cream. I gotta be careful because it's very, very tight spaced. So like I said, you gotta be careful using your hand. You may want to sharpen your pencils as much as you can to keep it nice and thin for these spaces here that are very small and thin. I work my way around the thinnest parts first just to get it out the way, because I kind of feel safe when I get them out the way. Like, yes, I did that. It didn't overlap, you know. And we're on the safe zone here. We're on the safe zone, people. Stretch my bag out, get comfy. Okay, so this is gonna go pretty much around the scoop. So when I go dark, I usually do the outline like I told you, just to keep it together and not get out of my shading spot, of my coloring spot. I try to this one was really bad. I don't know if I put a picture of it up, but it was just I started this one like 2 years ago and never finished it. It was just like I really wasn't into coloring that day. I don't even know why I started, but I did, and it looked horrible. So it definitely got life now. It's definitely got life now. Trust me. Oh, I do it so pointy it breaks off sometimes, but I need that point. I need it to make sure that I'm highlighting this around the corners the right way. And I'm not missing spots. So, like I said, sharpen as much as you have to. Look at that. Okay. So I already did, as you can see, we already finished the topping of the ice cream. Well, not all of it, just the drip of it. And now I want some. I think I'm gonna top these off with like a, I don't know if I should do maybe like a chocolate, right? I think so, people. I really do. Like a chocolate topping. Let's see. All right, so let's get this chocolate topping out of the way. And we're gonna go dark for the chocolate topping. So we're doing milk chocolate. Milk chocolate for the topping. And remember, you gotta be careful. So highlight as much as you can to keep in the color. Just highlight so you keep in your color and you keep in your piece that you're working on. It's safe that way, believe me. And when it's tight like this, I try to use, I move the paper, I move the coloring in different angles. This way, you know, I could work with it better. So that's also a good tip to use when you have these tight spots. Like, recommend steady hand. Trust me, otherwise you'll be all out of the picture. And again, around the objects. I'm gonna stay. Oh my Lord. Just thinking of all the stuff that's been going on in my city where I was born. So many murders and homicides, and oh my God, man. It's just been so sad. So sad how people are letting themselves feed into negativity, into bad energy. Because let me tell you, I keep hearing people say, oh, it's the city. It's not the city. It's not the city. It's the energy. The negative energy that you carry. Everybody could carry. It's up to you to carry good energy or bad energy. And if there's an argument, it's also up to you to switch that into bad energy into good energy. You could just walk away from the problem. Go take some time for yourself. You know, regroup yourself. Walk away though. You have that choice. You know, and I know that people, they have different religions, different beliefs. We all do. But I really believe that evilness is something that everybody carries because it's just the energy. Just like the good is good energy, good vibes, bad, it's bad energy, bad vibes. It's up to the person, us humans, to decide which one we're giving life to. Okay? So if you're going to sit there and give life to negativity and keep going back and forth, it's not going to get any better. Because what's going to happen is that energy is going to keep growing, and that bad energy is going to keep growing, and it's going to keep getting worse until one of you loses it. And that bad energy is going to take control over you like a bad disease, like a bad habit. And it's going to blind you, and it's going to make you do things you going to regret. That's the way it works. And it's sad that a lot of people don't see it that way. And as much as you speak about it, they're not going to get it. They have to be able to wake up and realize this, that we live from energy by themselves. You could speak about it over and over and over and over and over and over with somebody, and if they don't get it, they're never going to get it. You just got to let them be, and let them, when their time comes to wake up and make sense of everything, then you'll know, okay, now they got the hang of things. Now they know how to work with their energy field. Now they know how to, pick their battles. You know what I mean? Now they know how to carry themselves with good energy, attract good energy, attract nothing but good. Because at the end of the day, that's what it is. That's what it is. There's nothing wrong with the city. It's the people who are feeding into the bad energy. That's that. That's that, people, man. That is that. You could pray to God to help you to open, God the source, to help you open your eyes, to help you open your mental, and just wait and try to do your part, though. Don't just sit there and wait for a miracle. The miracles do happen, but you got to put your part, man. You got to put your part. You can't just think, oh, okay, I'm going to sit here, ask God, and he's going to do all the work. That doesn't work that way. We live on a planet of free will. We live on a planet of free will. It's up to you to do your work, do your part. And believe me, we all have it in us. We all have that light. We all have that power. That's love. Because love wins over everything. And when you love somebody, you won't hurt them. Like these two past cases that just happened in Waterbury. They're both couples. And if they loved each other, that wouldn't be happening. You don't harm your loved ones like that. And it's because self-control, no control over their energy, over their energy field. They're just feeding negativity into it. And what happens is, it gets big, like I said. You lose control. And you do something you're going to regret for the rest of your life. Or lose your life over. It's the only way it's going to play out. So that's the chocolate on top of the ice cream. Okay, so we're going to do the chocolate here and the chocolate there. And then we'll do the sprinkles. This is time consuming. This is not something that you could just, color like whatever and keep it moving. It's time consuming. Trust me. If you want to do it right, it's time consuming. But it's so relaxing. Oh. So that's that. Now I'm going to do the second one. I'm just doing, once again, you guys already know, I'm doing the outlining it so I could keep my color in within itself and not go on to my other colors that are below it or above it. It's sad, man, but I send good vibes, prayers, and love to that city because it needs it right now, man. Saddest thing is right around the holidays, too. Right around the holidays, man. So sad. So sad. So many families are going to be mourning, you know. That's a hurt, a really bad hurt, to lose somebody you love. You know they're not going to be here in physical form as you knew them no more, you know. It's tough. That's like the toughest part, you know. That you're never going to see them. Or you will, but not in this realm. Not in this realm. You're not. Okay. Just going to go around my sprinkles again. Keep it around the sprinkles. See this? I'm a Virgo, so I like to perfect things. Sorry, but I got them. I'm going around my sprinkles so I won't ruin them. Again, highlight. Outline it. A sharpen is needed. There it is. And we need that like that. We need that like that. That pointy, because for these spots, oh yeah, trust me, makes life better. We have this one little piece here that's between the cherry stick or the cherry stem. There we go. We did that chocolate. Okay, now we're going to do the last but not least. Oh, see? So what happens, I'm heavy-handed, people. I am very heavy-handed. So I got to be careful. I always try to remind myself, but I forget to start out lightly when I'm doing my outline. When I'm shading is no thing, but when I'm doing dark colors, when I'm pressing down the heavy hands to get that color dark, yeah, I do braid pencils, as I said before. I'm gonna work my way down here. This is another tight spot, so you just singly go around it without trying to disturb the sprinkle, people. And the top, as you can see, there's a sprinkle on the top also. As you can see there, there's a sprinkle on the top, so you got to be careful you don't disturb that sprinkle on the top there. Right there. You got to stay in the picture or in the outline. Going down the drip here. flip my pencil around a few times because it gets pointy as you go. So it's like a self-sharpening where you use the different angles. So, yeah, that's that. All right. And we're almost done with the chocolate drip. And I have to sharpen, but sometimes I don't know when to stop, you know? Here, let me sharpen it up. Oh, Madeline, so sad. I just can't. I try to kind of like stop thinking about that stuff, and I just keep thinking about it. I feel bad for their families, the girls. You know. Okay. So we got that little spot right there to go. And I'm gonna get it right now, and then we'll be done with this side, or this part of the picture, which is the chocolate drip. Okay, now we just got this piece here, and I'm gonna highlight. Or, yeah, broke it again a little bit. That's okay. It's still sharpened. It's still nice. It actually gave me a different angle. Now, so I'll just flip it. There we go. Look at that. Let's see, you can see it from right there, yeah. Okay, now I'm going to do the straw, but the straw I'm doing with the gel pens, because the straw I want it to pop out a little bit. So we're filling in the straw with the gel pens. So we got to be careful with the gel pens because they could roll. They're so smooth, they could roll right off the picture and you could ruin it. Okay. But I don't know if I want to. Let's see what I'm going to do here. I'm just going to freestyle these colors right now. I'm just freestyling the colors right now. Meaning I don't have no coordination yet on the straw. So The straw has to be like, you know, kind of like Candyland. It's gotta have that Candyland vibe. That's pretty. Then I'm gonna fill in that pink with this right here. Just because I don't want to. So again, I'm using glitter pens and the Crayola pencils on my pictures here, my color pictures, just to give it that. That Candyland look. And there it is. Okay. All right. Now I just have the little, I don't know what colors to do them though. I really don't. So there, I see like these little sprinkles all over, or they're just like little balloons or something. But I'm gonna do gold and then pink. So it's gold all around. And then pink. And this is my gold gel pen. I love this color, so pretty. It's like a popping gold. For a pen, it's nice. Piece of shit. Okay, so just got one more. Those are the gold ones. Look at how nice that gold looks. So pretty. Okay, guys, we're almost finished. Wow. We've come a long way with this bad boy. It was so ugly. Because I wasn't in the mood to paint that day. I just started it and never finished it 2 years ago. And now I finally got around to it. How awesome. Now we're going to do the cherries, the sprinkles. And I think that we're going to keep the sprinkles, let's see what color we should keep the sprinkles. We could do silver. Or, let's see, we could do like neon colors also. So I'm just going to do some neon ones on the opposite of the, and I think I'm going to keep them solid. I'm going to keep the sprinkles solid. It's all about making sure that these colorings don't look like a 3-year-old did it. You see? Keep them neat. Or a 4 or a 5. Right? Okay. All right. Then we're going to go with this one. It's going to be yellow. Let's see what yellow I want to use. Is it this one? Let's see. Oh, what's going on here? My yellow don't want to work. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, yeah, it's popping. So I'm going to just come closer so you guys can see the sprinkles that I'm coloring in. And like I said, they have like little layers, but I want to keep them all solid colors just so it could coordinate with the ice cream itself. Because if I had an ice cream shop, this is what how I would make my ice creams. Heavenly, Candyland looking, right? Oh my God, yo. Let's conversate with the baby.
Yo.
Hey.
What's up, Abby?